Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day. You know, there's one individual out there that's not having so great of a day. All right, and I wanted to address this individual that emailed me. We've been going back and forth for probably the last 24 hours. But this is a serious deal. Serious deal. And it's all a result of, just buying into something that, that looks honest. There's coins out there, there's programs. People look at the US Mint products as being a very honest offering, for all, I don't know, what is it? For all collectors of all varying ranges of, kind of like collecting levels. You have your novice, you have your expert. One thing I will not condone, though, is the middleman markup, is what I like to call it, okay? And this individual took advantage of the middleman markup and now is in desperate need of the money after pouring so much money and support into, anyways, let me go ahead and read it out to you, and we'll kind of dive in and then see what's going on. Hi, Sean. Thank you for all the great videos. I watch your content religiously and have gotten a lot of helpful information. All right, and this is Roger, by the way. He doesn't mind using his first name. But I'm in a bind and I'm hoping you can help. I have a collection of coins that I need accumulated. I have a collection of coins that I accumulated since 1999. Okay, what happened in 99? When the state quarter program begun. All right. I was hooked on the idea of the new program and I began buying up sets and graded coins. My main coin retailers of choice were Littleton, HSN, Home Shopping Network, and Coin Vault. All right, I kind of see where this is going. They had the program where you received each new release on demand as they came out. I bought the clad sets and even had a couple silver sets too. In the end, I have about 240 state quarter coins, 44 clad sets, 18 silver proof sets, and 46 graded coins. And I had the pleasure of taking a look at them. Not the best quality photos, but as you can see in the photos, all of the graded coins are 69 deep cameo coins. Ugh, like a headache's coming on. I was halfway through the national park coins when I came up with some unexpected health issues, and because of this, I need help selling my coins to pay for medical bills and expenses. All right, which is a common thing. I took everything to a couple local coin shops, but they offered about $800 to $900. One coin shop did not want to buy any of it. I added all of the receipts and spent about $6,800 total in the program. I need about that much money. What can I do? Best wishes, Roger. Well, Roger, first and foremost, I am so completely sorry of the situation that you're in. All right, this is a very common occurrence, unfortunately, in coin collecting, especially when it comes to a lot of like the newer collectors that kind of hedge toward the modern stuff. One thing you pointed out in the letter is that you preferred Littleton, HSN, and Coin Vault as your preferred, I guess, medium to buy these coins. Okay, and he actually has a whole bunch of these guys right here. You guys probably seen these. This is what, 2005, but he has a ton of these as well. And so he bought a bunch of these, and I'll be absolutely honest, he got raked through the coals on this one. Man, did he ever get screwed over? Oh, sheesh. But anyways, the problem with doing this kind of collection is that there's not much of a resale or secondary market for these coins. If we took the typical, I guess, proof set like this, even in clad. I mean, yeah, they have a relatively short mintage, you know, like around 1 million or so, maybe a little less, maybe a little bit higher, you know, really depends on the date. They did make a silver variant of this particular set, which became very popular, and people, I remember people back in 99, they were paying like $200 plus, $300 for the very first 1999 S silver proof set. Okay, it actually has like the red insert if you guys haven't seen it. But anyways, Roger had accumulated all this coins, and he picked the 3 worst outlets that you could possibly ever choose to buy coins. Okay, especially a program in which they've sat down, they've kind of ran the numbers, you know, and they came up with this kind of like profit-making metric. All right, so it's, let's say, you know, we could buy these from the U.S. Mint for $19.99. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this set right here. We're going to tack on 33%, sell for $29.95, plus some ridiculous like $8.95 shipping, you know, and then you receive the coins, but they end up coming in first-class mail packaging, you know, which at the time, first-class mail was cheaper. You know, it cost like $2.50 to send this to each individual person. So not only were they marking these up 33%, but they were also marking up the shipping part of it. Now they, you know, the caveat is, the fine print is like shipping and handling. So, you know, the shipping part might be $2. Okay, the handling part, okay, they're gonna go through some bull crap and say, oh yeah, we have to pay our employees to do this. Well, let's say if you're selling like 1,000 of these per day, how much are you paying your employees? $12.50 an hour? I mean, let's get real. It's a lot of money, okay? And, you know, HSN and all of those are low-grade kind of like TV networking, okay? It doesn't cost a ton of money to run it other than a camera and, you know, whatever networking rights, which I would feel is on the low end of the totem pole compared to like Fox, ABC, CBS, and all that. So I just, you know, these companies screwed over so many people. And then now we have Roger. He has paid, okay, it's not even worth $6,800. He paid $6,800, okay? And the regular kind of like coin consumer mindset is that you get what you put into it, okay? It's like, oh, you know, I spent $30 per set like this, and, you know, it's like, I'm gonna get $30 back. Or it's a coin collection, you know? Later on in life, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, the peace of mind is I could sell this and probably make about 50% profit on every single one I purchased or sold. Sorry. But in this case, okay, this is a program where there was way too much bandwidth. Okay, there was way too much product out there. This is where coin grading kind of went out of hand. Okay, people were sending these things out. At the time, you know, Proof 69 or Mid-State 67 or 66, I believe, was kind of like that modicum of, you know, decent grade. You know, people were sending these things in hundreds, all right? HSN was doing that same thing. They were sending these coins to NGC, first strike designation, first day of release. Well, guess what, folks? 20 years later, here we are. People with graded freaking proof state quarters that's worth like $3 to $4 a piece. You know, it's crazy how bad the market is on these, because if you looked at the pops, they're into the thousands in Mid-State 69 or Proof 69 and in Mid-State 66. There is no secondary market value today, and there are no secondary market values 20 years later on down the road, okay? Who knows if there's a monetary system in place at that time, because it might be all digitized. All right, so with that being said, he went to a few coin shops. No one offered $1,000 for his collection, okay? And it's understandable. You come in walking around with a bunch of these things and graded coins that are worth about $3 to $4 a piece. The math makes sense. What do you do at this point? Okay, that's the real question. What do you do at this point? You're trying to maximize the amount of money that you get for these. Unfortunately, you cannot recoup $6,800 worth of product. It just doesn't work out that way. It's like no better than buying a pair of tennis shoes, you know, and you wear it for 2 months and then expecting to try and get the money out of it, excuse me, that you originally paid for it. All right, this is one of those things where in coin collecting, this is kind of like modern coins, not top pop graded, that are in their original like factory holder, their US Mint government holder or whatever. These things are no better than regular consumer goods, okay? And it's like this Lego set that's sitting right here that me and my daughter put together, paid 90 bucks for at the Lego store. We could put that thing right back in the box and we'll be lucky if we get about probably half that amount of money. So it's even, you know, Legos is very collectible too. And it's kind of like a side thing. But anyways, these state quarters, okay, the worst part is, and he actually showed me a number of these. You guys remember these things right here? These gold-plated quarters that I think it was HSN that they were pitching for crying out loud. And they were selling these for like $6.95 a piece. Get that crap out of here. He had about 20 of those. And he bought them for, I think, the first 4 years of the program. And he did the on-demand thing too. So as soon as one release came out, they sent it to him, and it was kind of like a bill me later, you know, scenario. Littleton is notorious for doing that too. They do the coins on demand. They send you, you know, a couple coins to test out, which has a completed like market value of about $3, and they won $19.95 for it. All right, and then once you pay that, they send you something more expensive, and they keep going, and it really. Don't get me wrong, the Littleton kind of like business model works in the sense that it gets new collectors into the game. What I don't agree with is the HSN and Coin Vault when they're sitting there and they're profiting off of the freaking shipping on these things and really sending everyone to Pound Town, okay? So I went and talked to Roger. I'm like, hey, you're only kind of like out in all this where you're gonna recoup, you know, maybe half your money is you have to sell it. You have to sell it on the side. You have to kind of like piece together sets. You need to sell the sets for like maybe a 2,000, you know, graded set. Be lucky probably to get 30 bucks for each 5 coin set in the PCGS or NGC holders. And, you know, at the end of, you know, we did the numbers and it's going to end up being around $3,200 is what he's going to recoup. But it's going to take time. It's going to take, you know, the auctioning fees and you know, the PayPal fees or Venmo or whatever the case may be. But at this point, this is where all the hard work comes in for these type of products. So if you guys were ever interested in getting into some sort of program like this through a third-party retailer not affiliated with the US Mint or the Royal Canadian Mint, I would highly advise you against it because it is a fool's errand. And people are getting bent over the table like you wouldn't believe, okay? Sorry for the visual. But I've been very vocal about this sort of thing and how it is a blight in coin collecting, okay? People get into the game when you're trying to boost up new collector base, new coin collector base, and things like this happen. That's like, guys, if you have to buy a coin from the Sunday newspaper or you have to turn on the TV and turn on your favorite coin program, it's not worth it, okay? Unless you're gonna keep the coins with you till you pass away, it's not worth it, okay? Because again, it's a fool's errand. And I don't know, this is just kind of a rant, I guess, in the case that, you know, the proof sets, as pretty as they look, sell individually retail at coin shops for between like $5 and $7. All right, there is a little bit of a spread in there depending on who you come across. If you come across someone with a ton of these things, they're gonna sell them for like $4 or $5. Okay, and they actually give these away to new collectors and kids, which is cool. It's a cool idea. But when you have someone like Roger who's trying to pay off medical bills after, you know, coming across a hard time in their life, and you know all they're left with is a bunch of modern stuff that's worth peanuts. Well, it's just not right. No, it's not right. You know, and you know me. I heed on the caution of, you know, you buy into quality. Okay, you buy into stuff that is, you know, a little bit more scarce than the normal. That's where you're gonna make your money over time. Okay, it's a get rich slow proposition, and if you read into it that way, this is not the stock market. It's not penny stocks. So, anyways, thank you guys for joining in on this little bit of a rant. Roger, I'm gonna help you out, buddy. Best of luck to everyone that's in the middle of a process of selling big, large, kind of like commercialized lots of stuff like this. It's not easy. It's gonna take a lot of work. You're not gonna recoup all your money, but at the end of the day, you know, there is still somewhat of a market out there for these coins. So appreciate your guys' time. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for instant notifications. You know, the bell somewhere like down here, and the subscribe button is right on the screen and all that stuff. Anyways, you guys take care. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll catch you later. All right, see ya.